I finished watching Chespirito Not Really on Purpose on HBO, and the series was a bomb. This 8-episode mini-series takes us on the journey of the one and only Roberto Gómez Bolaños, one of the biggest comedians in history, not only in Latin America but worldwide, having his shows translated to 50 different languages with over 350 million viewers per week at the moment. On top of that, he was able to transform his comedy into music, generating over $1 billion in royalties. But his success didn't stop there. He and his crew presented different live comedy shows in countries like Nicaragua, Venezuela, Argentina, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, and even in the US, consolidating his success to a point where his comedy still makes millions of dollars in merchandise up until these days. Even with all those achievements, he was able to transform his art into movies, cartoons, and even this mini-series from HBO that already broke audience records on the platform. Now, what is Chespirito Not Really on Purpose? Well, the series is advertised as a biographical mini-series based on an autobiography written by Roberto Gómez himself. But even though the series is directed by Roberto Gómez Bolaños' son, Roberto Gómez Fernández, there are several discrepancies between the series and the book, and that has caused many issues with the still alive members of Chespirito's crew. For example, Carlos Villagrán, better known as Kiko, and Roberto's widow and co-star Florinda Mesa. Both of them rejected the use of their names on the series. Plus to that, Florinda Mesa has been going after the people in charge of the HBO series, and even threatened to sue them in several occasions. So, regarding the series itself, there are many good things to mention. For example, the vintage scenography that was so satisfying to watch, the music that was on point, and it also has a nostalgic effect if you're already a fan of Chespirito's work. And on the top of that, they have an amazing, a brilliant cast, with actors who not only look like the original characters, but it's very noticeable that they were trained to act so similar to the original characters that they make such an impact of the hearts of fans, like me, and hopefully many others. Finally, what about its authenticity? Because I mentioned at the beginning that there are some discrepancies between the series and the book it was supposed to be taken from. Now, I will not enter into details of what was real and what was fiction, because I created a more detailed video with spoilers that you can watch right now on my new YouTube channel, Xavier Reviews, and discover all the details and controversies behind the series. Now, what I can tell you based on the recollection of interviews, autobiographies, and the people around the crew is that depending on who you ask, you will get a different answer. There are some parts of the series that are 100% accurate to real events, but there are some others that are not. Plus to that, the series was intended to last 20 episodes originally. So by proxy, there are many characters and events that were left out. So at the end of the day, even though I enjoyed the series and it was pretty good, it was not a masterpiece. So I will have to give it a 7 out of 10. Once again, I'm Xavier from Xavier Reviews, and if you already watched Chespirito Not Really on Purpose, please go ahead and check my spoiler review right now on my YouTube channel. See you guys around.